Understanding triggers and some reasons why you may be possibly getting triggered. In my opinion, a trigger is an indicator that there is some healing that needs to be done. So let's get started. A trigger is something and somebody or a place or things that move you. So it could be a place, maybe something had happened there, or a person, the way they behave. It could be maybe in a sad way, a happy way, a depressing way, an angry way, but something about them or something about that place is a trigger to you. It initiates some type of emotion in your body. When you realize something or someone is triggering you, you shouldn't be something that you put on the back burner and ignore. This is something you should analyze. It has nothing to do with that exact place or that exact person. A trigger can resonate in 3 different ways, in my opinion. So you have your past, your present, and your future triggers. A person can do something and that triggers you because you either resonate with it from the past, something you previously done, or something that was previously done to you, something in the future, which is something maybe you thought you've wanted to do or you've thought of or you wanted, and then you don't have it in that moment, and that person possibly has it or is doing it or is feeling that way or is reacting that way, and then it triggers you because you wanted it that way. And then you have your present trigger. It's possibly happening right now. It is possible that it's something you're doing right now and you haven't fully analyzed yourself and been honest with yourself to realize, oh, this person triggers me because I do these exact same things too, and I don't like that. So instead of you working on it on yourself, that person triggers you and you feel like they need to be worked on because they're the ones that they're the ones that are in the wrong and you're not. And that's when the ego gets in the way. So if it's a trigger from the past, it's very important to realize it's in the past. Don't judge the person, resonate with them. If you've done it before, or if you were in that situation before, you should be able, human to human, to resonate with that and be like, okay, I've been there, I've done that, or maybe that person could do better or should know better, but it's okay, I learned and here I am, and so they'll do the same when it's their time. If it's something that's from the future, something you wanted, and so you're triggered because that's what I wanted, or that's what I thought of, or that's where I want to be, or things like that. No, you cheer that person on because that's where they're at right now, and your time will come, because if you really want it for yourself, it's going to happen, and we should all be cheering for one another as long as it's towards something that's healthy and happy and leads to a lifestyle that doesn't harm others or anything like that. And then you have your present triggers, of course, that sometimes it's really hard pill to swallow when you realize you're looking at someone and it's like looking in the mirror and you don't want to be honest about it, or maybe you're honest about it, but you don't want to make the changes. Well, then don't force others to make the changes, because you're not even making the change, and you're responsible for you. You're not responsible for the next. Unless you are a parent, then obviously you are responsible for your children, but even then, they have to grow and learn, and it is a process. A trigger is the gateway to your healing. Do not be scared to realize what your triggers are, and don't be ashamed to be like, oh, maybe this person triggers me because they yell a lot or something, and then realize, well, analyze, do I yell a lot right now? Did I used to yell a lot? Am I gonna yell a lot in the future? So you think about the reasons why that would bother your human spirit, your being, your bubble. What does that have to do with you? And if you realize it doesn't have anything to do with you, then let it go, because let them be. It is your job to allow others to be themselves. Again, as long as there's no harming of other individuals in this process. But if this person's just learning and growing, we're all human. It takes time, and we all learn in different stages in different ways. But don't get mad at others because they trigger you. Learn why, and that way we can continue to connect and learn from one another. And it's a beautiful process. That way Earth can continue to grow and have its evolutionary process continue, and of course for the human ascension to occur. So much love to everybody. Keep doing everything you got to do to get to where you got to go. Simplify the triggers. Don't overthink it. It's okay. You can figure it out. You can work on yourself. Observe. Don't judge. Sending so much love to everybody. Peace.